We cannot ignore the needs of re-examining how we look specifically at women in Islam. Because many of us have some very corrupted ideas and attitudes, and that will do nothing but hurt you and hurt the rest of the ummah. When Allah made us, He made us to be equal. That does not mean same. We are not the same. Alhamdulillah, I do not wish to be a man. I love being a woman. I'm very glad that that's what Allah chose for me. You know, one of the reasons has to do with the hijab. You know, you poor brothers, most of you, nobody knows if you're a Muslim or not. You don't have anything special to set you aside like we do. Another has to do with inheritance. You know, you got to spend your money. I don't have to. You know, we got everything. If you really understand, Allah took such good care of us. I was involved in the women's liberation movement in this country at the very beginning. Well, my grandmother before me, actually. I know that the struggle that they faced and what they had to have happen. And the problem has been, though, that they didn't have the guidance that we have. We have the Qur'an, we have the Sunnah, so we know what liberation is really about. We know that you cannot liberate one at the expense of another. We know that in the liberation of the woman lies the liberation of the man. Whenever a woman is captive, the one who holds her captive is also a captive. He will never be free either. And that's just a reality that cannot be ignored. You may try it, but it's a heavy burden to hold someone captive because you are never able to take your eyes off of them. You are never able to trust them. You are never able to relax. You are never able to be comfortable. When we follow the Qur'an and Sunnah and we become equals to each other and we work together, we make a difference. Now remember that the woman is the heart of the family. So you have to take special care of the heart, because there's a hadith that says that there's a part of the body, if it has a piece of bad, the whole thing is bad, and that is the heart, okay? Now if, we have the family as the body and the woman as the heart, if the woman is injured, the woman is hurt, the heart goes bad, then the whole family disintegrates. Well, it gets even worse when you consider the fact that the family is the heart of society. So if the family disintegrates, you have the situation that you have right now. Where the families have disintegrated, now violence is rampant. Everything is going downhill. The situation gets worse and worse and worse, and we say, what can we do? How can we change things? The way is very simple. We get back to the basics of Qur'an and Sunnah, not just the cultural teachings that are passed down from father to son to father to son, from mother to daughter to mother to daughter. No, we need to get right back to Qur'an and Sunnah and seriously apply that to our existence. As we apply it to our existence, then that will affect our family. That affects how we relate to the community at large, and it builds from there. But we are at the heart of it, our own ignorance, our own failure to understand what Islam is, our own failure to apply Qur'an and Sunnah, our own failure to accept Allah's love. We are at the heart of the problem. There is no limit to what we can do. Allah has declared that we are the best ummah. Oh yeah, we are the best ummah. Look at our condition today. What is the problem? If we are the best ummah, why is it that we're living in oppression everywhere we look? Could it be that we have turned our backs on Islam? That we have placed our culture over Qur'an and Sunnah? See, the one that is the part of the best ummah is the one who lives Qur'an and Sunnah. So if you are not living Qur'an and Sunnah, perhaps you are not part of the best ummah. Maybe you are good Pakistani or good Egyptian or good Moroccan or good American or whatever, and good by the standards of that country. But are you really that good with Allah? Do you know Allah? Do you love Allah? Do you know His love? Do you understand the magnificence of Allah? Do you even understand the attributes of Allah?